record-breaking early turnout. More than 730,000 New Yorkers have already cast their ballots, the highest early voting figure since the year of 1969. The race pits left-wing Democratic nominee Zoran Mamdani against former Governor Andrew Cuomo, running as an independent, and also on the ticket, Republican candidate Curtis Sliwa. The race took a sharp turn after US President Donald Trump called Mamdani a Jew hater in just the past hour, and he's also urged Jewish voters not to support him. Now, across the country, voting is also underway in Virginia, New Jersey, and also in California, where early participation has surged. In New York, polls close at 9 p.m. local time, with officials expecting turnout to surpass 2 million, the highest once again since the year of 1969. We are now joined since Quinton Hitchcock. He's an international affairs expert, and he joins us live from Washington, D.C. Quinton, this mayoral race has not just captured New York, but not just America even, but also the world. Why is this mayoral election so crucial, so different from the past, and why have we seen that almost record-breaking early voting figure registered?
Well, very simple, because right now America, and really the Democrat Party in America, is at a turning point. In all likelihood, Thomas, New York City is about to elect the very first Democrat socialist in city history, in our country's history. There's never been a candidate like Mamdani. He's, depending on the poll you're looking at, anywhere from 10 to 14% ahead. So in all likelihood, he's going to win this race. And this is a city that has dealt with so many different types of candidates in its political past. 9/11 and the relationship that Jewish people have with the Muslim Americans in this city, it's really quite unprecedented. But he is. People don't realize this outside this country, that Mamdani is now the face of the Democrat Party. And that's a party that since Barack Obama has kind of left office, has really been looking for the next person. Is it going to be, a governor? Is it going to be? It wasn't Joe Biden. So that's why this election is so captivating. Is people are looking at this man, rightfully so, like he is going to be the next face of this party. And what can be troubling for the other half of our country is the Democrat Party is taking even further strides to the left, and in many cases, rejecting Democrat policies as they have been for decades. So there's a lot to be on the lookout for tonight. But New York is going to be ground zero for politics for the next 24 hours. That's for sure.
And Quinton, what more can you tell us about this man, Zoran Mamdani, who is soon projected to be the leader of America's largest city, its financial center? 8.5 million people live in New York City, and a self-proclaimed democratic socialist is set to lead it. Tell us a bit more about his campaign, what issues that he's ran on, and why he has gained so much traction behind him.
So he's first of all, he's raised a ton of money. Okay, and in that city, you have to, if you're going to be competitive. He is run on socialist policies that favor, subsidies for the poor, which, again, if you're going to be a successful candidate in an electorate like New York City, you have to run on those policies. But he has been very controversial. There's countless examples, videos online of him speaking in different accents. A lot of people on the other side of the political aisle consider this man to be a con man. Born and raised in New York City, comes from a very wealthy family, very influential family. So this, and I want to just pause for a second. The idea that President Trump would be voicing support for Andrew Cuomo, one of the most hated governors in the state's history, one of the most hated figures in Democrat politics, left office about 2 years ago in disgrace. I think a little bit longer than that, but that just shows you like how how divisive this party has become and how divisive of a candidate Mamdani is, that the president of the United States would, and Elon Musk and many other people in the Trump orbit would voice support for the likes of Governor Andrew Cuomo. I mean, just unthinkable, unthinkable. And that's, again, one of the many reasons why this campaign is attracting so much attention, both here domestically and internationally.
And Quinton, just finally and very quickly, could you give us a rundown on the other two candidates and how likely they are to win this thing, if at all, their public appearances, their debates, etc. What's it been like leading up to today's polls?
Well, Curtis Sliwa has about 0.0 chance of winning. You can take that to the bank. He's a beloved figure for a relatively small group of people in New York. Even conservatives aren't really crazy about him. The Trump administration's not crazy about him, so he has no chance. Andrew Cuomo, it'll be competitive, okay? It's going to be relatively close. But again, this is a governor, this is a career politician who has been in office, and his father is a former governor, by the way. So he is the epitome of what we call career politicians in this country, not popular. Again, left office in disgrace with sexual harassment scandals surrounding him everywhere. So I don't expect him to really be too competitive tonight. I think it'll be relatively close. My guess is Mamdani wins between 7 and 8 points. So I don't think the other two have much of a chance.